said, excuse me, but you don't understand where I'm at. I was all around the world, on span, cross the map. I've been laying low and now it's time to pop up, bitch, I'm back. Now I'ma run it up. Snooze on the kid that you dumb or what? You better go get your numbers up.
Y'all tell anybody I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
He is crackhead in the town.
Peanut butter and cracks in it.
He kicked his habit back in the joint. Now he's back on point.
Here I come!
He's finally home. He's Tyrone.
They're going to kill me. I told them to send me a video holding an object and start nodding.
Anything is a dildo when you really put your mind to it. There's no such thing as too large or too sharp. Every time you stop to question yourself, I want you to tell yourself, I can, and I will.
That is right, ladies. That is right. We over here at the MCU's, at Bleeding Edge Reactions, we firmly believe that you should just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just get after it. When it comes to that stuff. But anyways, hey everybody, guess what? Bleeding Edge Reactions once again. I'm Jeff S. TrueKnowledge in the house, co-host of the MCU's Bleeding Edge YouTube channel and podcast. Now with the Minds of Creativity Network, I've got Nate the Great once again with me for a group reaction. He is, of course, the host of With Great Power and is a featured creator with ASAP Sports Network and also a member of the Minds of Creativity Network. Nate, it's good to see you, and thank you very much for deciding to collaborate with me again.
Again, no problem. I'm glad to be on.
So, let me ask you, are you stoked that we're starting right off with Band Maid instead of like some other band or whatever?
No, I'm not actually surprised that you stated on your last few episodes that you are a very big fan.
No. I want to know. Are you stoked that we're going to do Band Maid first instead of some other band?
No.
No, you don't. Oh, you don't care?
Oh, I thought. Okay, I don't care.
Okay.
I just thought you were thinking. Okay, I thought stoked was something else.
I understand. I understand. I get it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, folks. So yeah, me and Nate are here to do another Band Maid reaction. We're gonna do Domination live. This is Nate's first time, and I am making an effort these days to see if I can do group reactions whenever I can, whenever possible, and try to just get as many different creators that I know and like guests that come on the Bleeding Edge and stuff and whatnot, friends, just get them on and do reactions with them, like, on Band Maid songs with them and whatnot. I don't see anybody doing anything like that right now, so I'm like, the hell with it. I might as well do it myself. I'm happy to have Nate with me for this. Nate has caught like I think at either 2 or 3 max like Band Maid songs altogether. And he likes Band Maid so far. Obviously, I'm a diehard Band Maid fan. I basically you can't unfortunately you can't even see my Misa plate or whatever that I have on the wall up there because friggin'
I can see it a little bit.
Can you see it? Yeah, it sucks.
It's
because,
small, but I can see it.
Well, you know what? I friggin' I misjudged what I was buying or whatever, and I did not realize it was going to be that small when I bought it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was. I didn't know that was how tiny it was. So, but it's still pretty cool, and I bet you can't guess what that is next to it. Can you tell what that is?
The one to the right? Yeah, barely.
What do you think it is? I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's anime.
Oh,
How about this one? Can you see this one? In the corner?
A little bit.
You want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah, what is it?
That is Sword Art Online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not too
Yeah.
familiar with that, but
Yeah.
okay.
That's what that is. That's Sword Art Online. That is Alice from like season 3, Alicization. And I love that. I actually love that anime. So anyway, so listen folks, now that I've gone ahead and given you the tour of like my freaking Sword Art Online, like, you know, crap or whatever, why don't we go ahead and get into this reaction? Like, check out this freaking like awesome Band Maid song, and I guarantee you that I will definitely probably stop the song multiple times just so me and Nate can talk too. So like, if you don't like that kind of shit, then you should probably go watch the other dude's reaction, not ours. Oh, I actually forgot for a second there that I had to screen share. All right, Nate, here we go. Okay, so Nate, right off the bat, can you feel the energy?
Yeah.
it's pretty fast paced and like really hard, isn't it? And like powerful.
Yeah, the last one that you showed me, it was like the colors that it was showing in the background it definitely gives off a little bit of a different vibe.
Oh, you mean the laser show?
Yes, the laser. Yes.
Oh yeah, with the smoke and shit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, from remember we talked about that last time. From a cinematic standpoint, like whoever does the Band Maid stuff is great. You know, like seriously, they do a really good job. What do you think about that crowd interaction, like that with Psyche?
That's awesome. That is awesome what she did there. That was awesome.
What do you think about her voice in this song?
She does it. She sings it really well.
Well, what I mean is, do you get anything distinct about like kind of like how she's delivering her vocals or whatever, like in this song?
No, not really. But I also was trying to pay attention to the lyrics that were at the bottom.
Yeah, that can be confusing. Yeah, but it's worth it though because like honestly, their lyrics are good. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're very positive.
together.
Look at that drum. This is really cool. Yo, that fucking transition right there where they go into that riff right there is fucking like hardcore.
So I have a question though. I know there's been a couple of times where they told them where they said, tell them to, they sing and the crowd noise repeats the three words hello, hello, hello.
Yeah.
Do they realize, I guess my question is, because of that, are they in the United States? Or are they still in Japan?
No, that's in Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just listen. You do understand that, even in in Japan, like in Japanese culture, they still know like basic American words.
That's true.
You know what I mean? They do.
Yeah.
Like some of them even use them probably. You know what I mean? That's how influential English is.
Yeah, that's true.
And like how popular it is culturally and everything and whatnot. So, but anyways, no. So like at that point, like they know how to sing it out, like how to say the words and whatnot. But that you can't there's nothing better than that kind of crowd involvement, right? With the band, going back and forth and everything like that and whatnot.
Yeah.
That energy,
That is just up the roof.
Nate, I hope that I really hope that I feel like people in the comment section are gonna think that I'm not handling my business if I don't point out to you as the younger person here on the reaction, that literally, man, you got to take into consideration, this band has a rare type of symmetry and synergy as a group, as a band, on stage, live and whatnot. You know what I mean? It's very electric, and very infectious, and they play very well together. Everything is perfect. Everything is neat. It's all tight. There's no mistakes. You know what I mean? In anything they do, you don't hear anything that sounds bad. There's no mistakes. It's all good. The timing's all good. The transitions are all smooth. Everything sounds good, clean.
Which is done really well because you just said transitions are all smooth. And that's hard to do because a lot of this stuff that they do is very fast paced.
Yeah, I mean, do you notice the timing? That
yes, it's very distinct.
I mean, they're really on point. And I guess you could probably give a hats off to the rhythm section with Misa and Akane for being the ones to that are the catalysts. You know what I'm saying? Of making that happen. You know what I mean? Well, at least supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're driving. The timing.
I know that this isn't quite the same, but something that we were taught a lot when I was doing marching band for 3 years, in the high school level is to always listen to the drum. Also, always, well, one, look at the drum major, which, I get it that this doesn't apply to here, but two,
Well, it kind of does if you think about it from a common sense standpoint. If you're playing guitar, if you're Miko or whatever, and you're singing and you're playing guitar or whatever, like you hear the fucking drum like the whole time. You can hear
no,
the
no,
drum.
no, drum major, the ones who are conducting.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
it's the same thing for them. Like they hear the drum, they hear Akane playing the drums.
Yeah, and then I said the second thing is to listen to the battery and the front ensemble, depending on where you are at the field at the time.
I just want to let everybody know really quick that like my dog Dodge over here to the right of me decided to like chip in like on like me and Nate's reaction and drop like some fucking disgusting fart and shit on me. Like it's fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. It creeped over my way and whatnot and like rocked me a little bit real quick when I first like got a hold of it. I swear to God, man. But hey, what can you do, right? But anyways, I'm not gonna let it damper my mood with Band Maid. No. But Nate, I mean, do you can you fathom or do you pay attention to like the stage presence of like the band itself and then also like Psyche?
Yes.
And like okay, so like what like give me some details. Like what do you think like when you look at those areas with them?
I think that really those two people, the back, background with the drums and then all that, I think they really are the star of the entire show, and I get it that
Well, wait a minute, Nate. Be very careful with your next couple words that you come out, okay? Because like, listen, man, you gotta understand something. When it comes to the Band Maid Fandom, man, it's a very much understood thing that all of the ladies in Band Maid are all individually talented, extremely. Like none of them carry the band. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, be careful, because you'll get in trouble.
I guess what I'm trying to say is that the people that are in the back with the percussion, the
rhythm section.
They're really they're in charge. They're the ones that are in charge with the tempo.
Yeah,
they're the ones.
Yeah,
and if they're the ones that are getting off, slowing down or whatever,
Misa and
Misa
and Akane.
Misa and Connie, if those two are off with each other, then the rest of the entire stage,
the whole thing falls apart.
It's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, because they're like the baseline of like the actual like song or the music.
So I can imagine that, something that they do, and now I'm not quite 100% sure, but something that I imagine that they honestly quite do is they spend a lot of time with each other.
Oh yeah,
focusing on this music.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guarantee you right now that some kind Band Maid fan in the comment section will be more than happy to tell us like if they practice all the time or like like how it works with them, because they must, like, of course they spend time together, of course. Like, look, I go on Facebook and I'm in like some of the Band Maid Facebook groups. You should join some of them too, man. The people are really cool. Anyways, basically, I see pictures of them all the time in those Facebook groups of them like hanging out together and whatnot and everything. And I'd have to imagine that like that they practice and they play a lot together. I mean, honestly, Nate, I've just basically scratched the surface on Band Maid like at this point, and you've just barely scratched it too. From what I understand, as far as like their whole catalog goes, they have like 80 to 100 songs.
nice.
This shit is awesome. Okay. Did you see that right there, Nate? Like, did you see that for like 7 seconds or like 9 seconds or 10 seconds where like the fever pitch of like the music elevating and whatnot and them all playing at the same time like feverishly was just like as they were panning with like the video from like person to person, you could see them like playing their instruments and like grooving and whatnot, you know what I mean, and whatnot,
Yeah.
like getting after it, and it just looked awesome. Like the energy was like unbelievable, you know, and I love that about Band Maid. I love how they're constantly transitioning and elevating like the music, you know, especially with Konami on like those solos and shit. Because she's like, you know, she's really nice. Like she's really talented.
I think this was my senior year. Senior year of high school, we had a set in marching band. Well, actually, this happened 2 years ago as well. But my point is, in senior year of high school, we had a set that we had to, march to a specific spot where basically we formed together to make an leaf. And when we got to that spot, we got to move around freely, but stay in place. Like the body got to form around just at our own separate. I'm struggling to think of a word, but at our own separate, in our own separate way, but still staying in place. At the same spot that we were, while still playing our music. And
What?
I guess my point is that the way that it's formatted in the show at the moment that they did that was awesome. And because and I think that it just elevated because they did some of that extra moving around and stuff.
Oh, you mean like on stage?
Yeah, on stage.
Oh, the body language.
The body language just elevated. There was a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Senior year, we had to do the same thing.
Yeah, and them like walking around the stage, and then like Konami and like Miku coming together and like playing the guitars, like facing each other and shit like that and whatnot.
Yeah, really, the only difference is that they got to move around. We didn't. But that elevation body language, that honestly does paint a bigger picture.
Did you see them go up to like Akane when she was playing the drums earlier in the song, and they were all playing their instruments right in front of her?
Yes, that was awesome too.
Yeah, you know what? Like, nobody does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, Nate. You don't have the background with like rock music like I do, like the history. I'm telling you, like other rock bands don't do this shit. And like and the other thing too is that like because of the fact that you're 20, I grew up listening to like classic like rock, hard rock a lot and whatnot. I knew like I knew of like really good guitarists, like lead guitarists and whatnot, like they could play and shit like that because I was into that kind of music. You don't really have that much of that to work with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think that I'd have to imagine that you must like be sort of like almost like blown away by like the way that Konami plays guitar. I mean, you don't seem to have much to say about it, I'm assuming, because you don't know what to say.
I don't. Other than to relate some of the moments that have happened in this video to some of the things that have happened for us in marching band.
Does it surprise you that to see a woman be able to play the guitar like that?
It surprised me that somebody was able to play the guitar like that, but not specifically it being a woman.
Well, the only reason why I say that is because, like, honestly, like, a lot of people are kind of surprised when they see, like, 5 women just, like, getting out on stage like this and, like, grinding out these fucking, like, nasty songs and shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's not something a lot of people would expect, you know? But I'm with you, man. I feel like, you know, just to, like wrap up the point, their body language, and again, their symmetry on stage and whatnot while they're playing and whatnot while they're live is just outstanding, and it just adds so much to the show, and it's authentic, you know, just like our reactions are authentic. That shit's authentic. You know what I mean? Like, they're not playing games. They didn't plan that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Band Maid's not fake. Fucking A! I love it when she yells like that. That's fucking awesome. Every time she yells like that, I fucking love it. I love it when she fucking, like, revs the crowd up and shit in Japanese, man. That shit is fucking awesome, dude.
That is awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, dude. That chick has some spunk. You know? Like, seriously. I'm, God damn it. YouTube, you motherfucker. Anyways, but no, man, I'm telling you, what I'm finding is, and I think you're gonna find the same thing, is that the music is so good, right, with Band Maid. Like, they're so good at playing their instruments, right? The music is so good, that it kind of takes away from the vocals and whatnot, to where you don't really emphasize on the vocals that much at times. And I think that over time, as you consume more songs, you really start to appreciate, like, honestly, how talented of a lead singer Psyche is.
Yeah. Yeah, she is really great at what she is, a really great singer.
She's really good. Like,
Yes.
like, I'm no expert or whatever. I'm not gonna pretend I am, but I feel like she could sing for like a bunch of different bands probably and be successful. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if she could sing in English, she could probably be really popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's got skills, you know, and like range and like, you know, I love how I love how she worked the crowd during that and everything. I'm telling you, man, I am jealous of anybody who's gotten to go watch a Band Maid concert. I'm telling you right now. Um, I'm not exactly like looking. I'm not dying to go see a concert.
Especially now, I will say this. Especially, I'm jealous. Not so much of the people that live in Japan that go see a Band Maid concert, but the people who live here to go see a Band Maid concert.
I just talked on the phone to a guy last night that's a Band Maid fan that I met on Facebook that's been to a Band Maid show in Japan. And I'm jealous of him for that too. I'd love to go to Japan too.
I don't remember who I saw, but I've been to one concert, like ever one, but I don't remember who it was. It was a while ago at a state fair.
I've been to a bunch of them back in the day when I lived in New York. But anyways, all right, we'll check it out. Nate, final thoughts on Band Maid Domination. What do you got to say to wrap up the reaction for everybody out there?
Oh man, I especially love how fast paced that this song was.
Yeah, me too. The energy,
especially,
yeah.
I know we touched this before on this episode, but with the battery, that was awesome, and it really is. They don't honestly, they didn't spend that much time together. The both members in the battery, well, not battery, but anyway, my point is, if both of those members don't spend too much time together, honestly, this whole thing would probably have fallen apart, especially for this song more so than the last two.
I don't know if I would go that far, but what I will say is this, and that is, we never mentioned at all during the reaction how excellent, again, as always, Miku backing up Psyche and them going back and forth off of each other was great, again, in the song. Really well. Like, really well put. Like, they sounded great together. You know?
Yeah, they do.
The way that they're able to, like, naturally blend their voices together and whatnot and, like, harmonize together and everything and whatnot is great.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, honestly, Nate, it's like I said, man. I mean, it's a very simple situation. All five of them are just extremely individually talented, uniquely talented. You know, like, that's it. Nobody carries the band. You know, like, not one person is like the engine of the band. You know, they're all like a group, a team that's built off of like each individual piece that does not work without like the whole team. You know, and what I really like, honestly, and I'll wrap up like my tangent. What I really like about being a fan of Band Maid, Nate, is that if you like Band Maid music, if it does something for you, like it does for me, and I feel like it kind of started to do for you, it connects you with the fandom and like the people in the fandom where only you and like them, like, and like that guy and I talked to last night and like, you know, that chick or whatever have that same unique vibe or whatever, you know, like that same, like, you know, that same effect from the music and from, like, you know, the energy and whatnot, like, uniquely, we all share that, you know, and I think that's really neat to have in common.
Yeah, I agree.
Because there are people out there that listen to Band Maid and don't care about Band Maid. They don't think anything of it. You know, so, but hey, that's my last thoughts, and I'm basically just going to go ahead and take things out for me and Nate by just basically saying that, hey, this is, again, the Bleeding Edge reactions. I am, of course, under the MCU's Bleeding Edge, where I am the co-host, with Cybernetic Shark, my other co-host. We live stream on Wednesday evenings, on Friday evening, and on Sunday evening at 9:20 p.m. Eastern, 6:20 p.m. Pacific, and we cover the MCU and Marvel. And we have a good time. We do good shows. And look, you know, we hopefully will have this Bleeding Edge reaction out soon. And we got a couple more coming too. Hope that like y'all enjoyed our Band Maid reaction of Domination live. Here we are again at the 36-minute mark. Fucking once again destroying and crushing all of the YouTube rules for like the time like for reaction videos again. But thanks everybody. Please subscribe. Please support us. And please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel and to Nate's YouTube channel. And spread love to Minds of Creativity Network. Peace.
Y'all tell anybody I kill you! I kill you!
He is crackhead in the town.
Peanut butter and crack snake.
He kicked his habit back in the joint, now he's back on.